LeBlanc very, very big at picking champions off.
Again, kind of slowing down the fact of kills in the game, but aiming for those objectives first.
And it's chance at the third, and they haven't gotten the move speed yet on the opponent's side. The Dragons giving the gold to put Flash was in this position is much greater.
Double lift jumps out, binding used. No, Zap actually hits. There's the rocket as well. Double lift. There's like 15 feet of wall there if you made that flash. Wow.
That is a Flash that will never get over that wall from his current position.
Like they're going to get much out of this. They're really just losing a bit of HP each time they try to engage. Going hard here on the mid turret. Respect given by Maple and the rest of Flash Wolves.
Double lift is there?
Maybe not. They go in after the turret goes down, fight with the damage, and they are going to get taken out. Karsa goes down immediately. Maple living with a sliver of health. That's an L going down now. After they lose one, they keep wanting to go in, and it's ill-advised.
Who needs double lift here?
Yeah.
4 minutes.
But the team definitely does not want to continue that fight. CLG starting to gain a little bit back here and there, but they got to make sure they're not the ones chasing the fights that aren't going to happen in their favor.
And there's that fog of war.
Really swingy game here. Stake does have his teleport and ultimate if they want to push this really hard. Probably the turret easily for Flash Wolves.
Yep, eyes on Zion.
Teleport? Here
Afro's
comes.
still going to go in. They try to get Karsa immediately. Still pretty tanky. He's going to take a while to go down. And that's enough time for Flash Wolves to assess and set up a kill of their own. 2 going down. Zion Spartan next. Smithy coming back up from previously. Sorry.
I feel like he's waiting for the home guard teleport right from base.
Aphromoo does not have his ultimate back up. This would be so risky.
Zion has been waiting
on this. Smithy's going to take a bit of damage. Zion very much holding. Maybe they can get... Oh, my word.
Nice
Double lift
buffering.
gets hit. Very nice channel on that. Getting out of the unstoppable force. That's going to be Aphromoo down. Like he said, no ultimate here. Smithy comes in a bad spot. Zion Spartan, rather. But this could be Flash Wolves' loss. If they can get a few more hits in on the side of CLG, they're going to start losing members. Stake back to the front line. Karsa gets there as well. Black Shield on him again, so he can't be stopped. Double lift in the eyes now of Flash Wolves. Zion Spartan doing what he can to deter and peel off his AD carry. Zion onto Sword Art. Sword Art could go down with one more hit, but he just can't swing the sword. Double lift to the other side. Dubbing in. He gets the reset. He says, "King me," but can't get the next jump. Zion Spartan now in a battle. A 3v1 around him. A 2v1, I should say. And it does not look like it's going to end well. The parallel conversion stun is going to happen, but Karsa is free to roam and free to swipe.
Pays off.
Goes down pretty quick. Smithy is in base, so if COG wants to fight this, not only do they have to blind face check against a Malphite, they'd have to get the time for Smithy and fight a 4v5.
That 4,000, and they're getting chunked out. This is going
That's got to be
great for
Baron.
Flash Wolves.
Zion Spartan gets himself away with the phase dive.
They're zoned
Should
out.
be safe, but yeah, they can't do anything. CLG watches the Baron go down. And now Flash Wolves have a nice way to get themselves to this next set of
COG.
Yeah.
They started with COG winning the lane slightly. Flash Wolves had better execution in the mid game due to COG mistakes, but this time COG does not have the Lulu for a hyper carry, and they're going to have to find a new way to try to come back.
Aphromoo caught once again. Maple's going to take him down. Take him right down all the way. Hits another sigil, and it looks like they go in. A kick to NL. He's to the back line. Great damage coming in from McSmithy, but he goes down for his attempt. And can CLG clean this one up? Double lift jumps forward. The red buff is on, so they could
binding!
What a binding coming in from Sword Out. They're able to finish off double lift. The double kill for Stake.
Sword Art has been so on point with Morg this game, and Maple is showing people why he was such a hyped mid laner coming out of the LMS.
Else if necessary. This is Zion Spartan. We'll see how fast he can zero out NL here if he goes for the attack. Nice dodge on the Time Winder to get the damage on the backside as well, but he's forced to get out with his ultimate. POBELTER looking to get himself something fancy, but goes down actually. NL off on the side. Him and Karsa already doing work in the top lane, participating in fights in the jungle with the ultimates, and they're going to keep pushing.
They still have Baron, and the majority of COG's wave clear and team fighting potential is dead. This is huge power play here for Flash Wolves, pushing 2 lanes at once.
Just instantly falling apart once one grab happens. CLG gets another grab, and Flash Wolves know they have CLG on the back foot here, and they continue to pound them into the ground.
Get a real advantage for this siege.
Or Stake has to combo his ultimate with it and just kill him.
That too.
There are going to have to be some very heavy mechanics for the items down for Counter Logic Gaming in these fights. They're able to hold the inhibitor without a turret in front of it. Flash Wolves just looking for it. POBELTER gets himself in a great spot. Kick back. Stake is going to go down possibly. That's a lot of focus for the tank. And the rest of the team's taking the inhibitor. There's the Chaos Storm from POBELTER. CLG's trying to chase here, but they're taking damage as they chase. A great binding from Sword Out. That's the head.
Money on Vision here around Baron, and now they're sitting in the brush.
So they get Stake.
Flame
That's his
Dropper
bandage.
Barely
Fails down.
touches him.
Correct.
Banshee's Veil into Black Shield. Why would you even try? POBELTER's going to be the one hit. Stake has all day to play around here. He says, come on, guys, let's go. Blindings from Sword Art go to the backside. They miss, but they still have Aphromoo to kill. Taking him down. POBELTER's next. Doublet's going to get hit with some rockets. The binding for Xmithie is forced to be flashed forward with the Buster Shot backwards. Doublet lives for another second, but the distortion now to come in from Maple with a sigil will end him. There's the auto attack. That's 4 down. Xmithie runs for the homestead, and he's not going to be able to do much for the inhibitors.
That's the thing. Full take. Malphite is happy to face check a brush. And Zion goes right onto the flame choppers again. Xmithie gets caught.
Yeah, still 20 seconds plus on the death timer, so this should be Flash Wolves taking the game, I think. Maybe just 2 inhibitors.
Looks like the inhibitor top open in their eyes. They're going to want that. I don't know if they want to chance this right now. Not very many minions coming in, but and they have Baron in the bottom lane to work with now, so it's going to be nice for them. Going in, he's going to try to go for Sword Art. Chrono Break Brat back.
I've had the fight. Really, the initial pick onto Stake isn't the worst idea as long as Zion doesn't step on the Flame Chopper, because then COG would have been able to disengage. They attempted again. These guys are just too tanky.
Arsa, pretty damn big right here. Takes a full hit from 3 members of Counter Logic Gaming, and they're right back in. Another unstoppable force. 4-member pop-up. Double lift on the outside. They're going to actually have to look away from him. Stake's going to take down a 1v1. Double kill coming in for NL. Looking for a triple kill. That's a triple. That's going to be the quadra. He gets a pentakill. NL, pentakill.
Quadra kill earlier on Jinx. He is having a great day. And remember, this guy was on the bench for game 1 here at Worlds. He is
the victory fight, but it doesn't matter. 37 minutes in, Counter Logic Gaming will fall to the Flash.